Hello everybody, I'm just starting a little bit earlier, but welcome to your live watch along of Chelsea versus Fulham and Chesterfield versus Hartlepool United in the National League. I've started a little bit earlier because the early game is Chesterfield versus Hartlepool. That's why I've started just slightly early for that game. Hello everybody, I'm just starting a little.
Plenty more. Download the app to your mobile or tablet. Teams out here in the sunshine, what remains of it, although it's a fresh Saturday evening in early May. I'm sure
But like I say, come on Chesterfield, come on Chelsea, let's get the win today.
Adam Virgo and Adam Somerton.
So, thank you, Matt.
Chesterfield away! Chesterfield away! 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 Chesterfield away! Chesterfield away! Away!
Champions will have been crowned.
Quiet.
Certainly, let's talk about recruitment in this level, and James Rose exemplary
So,
of that.
hello everyone, welcome to your live watch along of Chelsea versus Fulham and Chesterfield versus Hartlepool United in the National League and Premier League respectively.
Taking them on
Chesterfield have kicked off. That's why I've started a bit early so that so we can do the Chesterfield game just before the start of the Chelsea versus Fulham game. And you will be getting reactions to both games at the same time. I'm also eating my dinner as well. But come on, Chesterfield, come on, Chelsea. How are you, mate? I'm doing well. Hopefully Chelsea can get the 3 points against Fulham and Chesterfield beat Hartlepool.
So, Cass
So hopefully, so
Hartlepool's home record is a
you
fierce
will be getting a reaction from me if Chesterfield
at the big city.
score in this game.
What an impact James Rowe has made at Chesterfield. When he took over in November, they had 6 points from 9 games. They were second bottom. Since then, they've taken 50 points from a possible 78. That's a stunning impact, isn't it?
Well, it's a magnificent impact. And
So,
almost talk about
how is everyone? Everyone enjoying? I'm just having a bit of chicken curry and rice. That's all I'm having.
the last 3 seasons since being relegated, they've always had the same squad of players for 3 managers, and I think now he's just decided to rip up the book and bring in these own players from Gloucester City, who we know, and players from lower down. The likes of John Taylor, who's coming from Chester, not afraid to go lower down into those leagues and find players to come up. And what they've done, they've stepped up. They're a really, really good side now. Both sides like
Chelsea and Chesterfield. Do you guys like this that I'm doing?
for both teams will be
I'm doing both. Both games at the moment.
Armstrong closely. Ferguson has a fantastic left foot. He will take this corner for Hartlepool. And it's
Oh, it's a goal. Chesterfield are 1-0 down.
from Chesterfield to concede from a set play. But it's a brilliant, brilliant start for Dave Challenger's side.
in brilliant form in front of goal as well. Reece Oates. That's 7 goals in 9 games for him now. Has been managing a thigh injury recently. Been really careful with him in terms of the minutes that he was given. He was taken off as a precaution in the 7-2 win over Wealdstone. But what a start for Dave Challenger's side.
That's a brilliant, brilliant start. If there was any sign of nerves in his side, they certainly would have settled now. You know, the abundance of goals that his side can score, the change of formation, from what he went through at the start of the season in a 4-3-3 to a 3-5-2.
Come on, Chesterfield, we can do this, boys.
Well, never since their relegation to the National League has belief been so great here that promotion is on the cards. Today was always about maintaining momentum for Pools. Couldn't have started much better. Chesterfield really keen to build some momentum again. After their big win for them at Bromley on Tuesday night. They find themselves behind here early on. Taylor's header.
Chelsea players are coming out. Now for the game against Fulham.
Described as brutal. He makes 5 changes today with the return against Real looming large. Edouard Mendy remains in goal. Antonio Rudiger picked up a knock in Madrid. He's out today.
Right.
Zuma comes in
Guys.
for him. Billy Gilmore is back.
I'm going to let you guys know how the Chesterfield game goes on, but the Chelsea game's the main focus. But I am doing Chesterfield as well, and we are 1-0 down at the moment to Hartlepool United.
A little deeper today. So Kai Havertz and Hakim Ziyech will come in to join Timo Werner in the front line. England under-19 midfielder Tino Angerin is on the Chelsea bench for the first time in the league under Thomas Tuchel. Scott Parker was seconds away from a win at the Emirates. He sends out the same side here.
Come on, Chesterfield, and come on, Chelsea.
97th minute there. Ola Aina's back at Stamford Bridge for the first time since he was sold to Torino 2 years ago. Bobby
So, how is everyone?
remains Fulham's top scorer despite not scoring since January. Josh Manger did score last time out. He converted a penalty at the end.
We got Danny Rowe up front for us today, so I hopefully Chelsea going to give the same. And let's get a double win today.
Youth international midfielder Fabio Carvalho features in a Premier League match for the first time with Ruben Loftus-Cheek ineligible.
I'm up for this game. It's 1-0 Hartlepool United.
Up there from Nathan Tyson on former
Who do you guys think is going to win?
I take the knee to raise awareness.
Just quickly taking a photo.
Racism. In the fight against racial injustice.
In the fight against inequality. This is not political.
This is not violent.
It's a peaceful act.
Powerful act.
It's a personal choice to show my people.
For an equal
I'm
society.
happy if you feel like a moment.
To fight against all forms of discrimination.
So how is everyone?
Well, once again, Thomas Tuchel goes without an orthodox centre forward, which is bad news for my old profession, but it does give Kai Havertz another chance to impress through the middle, and I think he will play through the middle today. He has given us glimpses of his outstanding ability, but definitely haven't seen the best of him so far. But I think he should get plenty of the ball today. Well, they desperately need goals, don't they, Fulham? Lookman has looked as lively as anybody at times, and I think coming from deep today, that might give him a better opportunity to find a bit of space. But Chelsea don't give too much of that these days.
So Mayday in West London,
So-
and distress signals certainly emerging from Craven Cottage. Scott Parker finds his side 9 points from safety after Brighton's win against Leeds earlier. Just 15 left to play for. At the other end of the scale, there's a hell of an incentive for Chelsea as well. They'll go 6 points clear of West Ham in 5th if they can do the double over Fulham to within 2 points of Leicester City. So 4 games played in the last 2 weeks. They've taken Chelsea to Wembley, to Madrid, to the Olympic Stadium in East London.
Chelsea are about to kick off. So is Chesterfield. Chelsea are about to kick off. Chesterfield have played about 10 minutes. We are 1-0 down to Hartlepool at the moment.
Mindset here, Alan, as they prepare to get underway.
Well, you'd hope it's a positive mindset. Obviously, that Brighton victory maybe would have taken a bit of wind out the sails, but they've got to retain the lead. They've got to, otherwise the game is up before we've kicked the ball here. Get 3 points against one of the best teams in the country, and you just never know, do you? You just never know.
Well, the commitment of the Premier League and its clubs to tackling racism is very much front of mind at the moment. There is the website for you to log on to for details, premierleague.com/report racism, challenge it, report it, and change it.
Chelsea gets on the way. Chelsea 0, Fulham 0. Get on the way.
52nd match of a punishing season for Chelsea. And still competing on 3 fronts. Manchester City close to a coronation, but the race for the top 4 behind them gathers pace. And Chelsea, after their win last time out in the Premier League against West Ham, have put themselves in a very tidy position.
There's a take-your challenge by Lamino and Werner. The other end just now. Fulham have got to be aggressive in their attitude, try and get about this Chelsea team, stop them from finding the rhythm.
Almost go back to what you believe in and what's got you the results in recent times against your world stars.
Zuma back in because of that injury to Rudiger.
Side playing with real confidence now.
On the bench for the last Premier League match here at Stamford Bridge against Brighton. They're getting a rare run out.
Advantage played here, and it's Sterry who's got Holohan in support. Sterry looks to hit the byline, and it's behind by Morris Maguire.
Anderson hitching a lift on the back of Timo Werner.
Come on, Chesterfield and Chelsea. Come on, boys.
View of that.
Werner coming in from the left-hand side, which he's done plenty of times in his career.
So everyone, Chelsea versus Fulham. And Hartlepool versus Chesterfield.
Stick off his manager for something else.
My club and my hometown club.
Thiago Silva's
Today,
as well, I think.
my hometown club is Chesterfield because I'm from Chesterfield. I was born there. If you guys want to know why, I'm doing Chesterfield as well.
Sure, no one's beating himself up.
Sheffield close to my heart. It is because it's where I'm from. So originally where I was born. So
The winner at West Ham last week, and of course, an excellent opportunity in the Alfredo Di Stefano Stadium in Madrid.
come on, Chelsea. Just keep an eye on both. So If you see me looking down, it's me looking at my phone to watch a bit of the game against Chesterfield, and then if I look up that way, it's me looking at the Fulham game versus Chelsea. But how is everyone?
See Fulham trying to be really positive, getting plenty of
Chesterfield if they can
players in support.
Go on, Chesterfield! Oh, you bastard.
here by Oates. Kept it by Featherstone.
He's trying to burst from midfield, but he couldn't take the ball with him.
Yeah, I mean, it is do or die, isn't it, for Fulham today, and that can clear the mind. You know, there's only one way to play it. There are no point being
Best
cautious now.
supported clubs. They are big clubs.
The ifs and buts and maybes have been removed from the equation as far as Fulham is concerned. They just need to win any which way.
Rich pedigree in the
And
street.
they have taken some hefty body blows. We were there at the end a couple of weeks ago. Wolves, who were done with Bayreuth and the late winner at Craven Cottage. Villa as well with a header in their hands, and it was snatched away from them.
Come on, Chelsea, and Chesterfield, come on, boys.
Certainly a notable tactic of Dave Challenger. I've seen Chesterfield playing the last few weeks in terms of this little inconsistent run of form that James Rowe's side has been on. They do well to the final third, but they really struggle with that.
So how are you guys? Are you guys all right? Put a question in the chat. We can start a conversation going.
They drop deep and they're just struggling to find the spacing behind. A bit of a tactic from him so far, just trying to force the ball.
Well done. Well done.
Easy for a player though, just to drop 5% or so.
That's a very worthy effort from Anthony Robinson as he
Come on, boy.
was tipped over by Mendy.
Yeah, I think Tuchel will be worried having seen his first 4 or 5 minutes because the big thing has been active. Taking the game to Chelsea. That one needed saving.
Robinson, who was sent off in the corresponding meeting at Craven Cottage earlier on this season. In by Lookman. Good leap by Zuma. Last from Werner.
How is everyone?
Struggling to clear before Zuma gets a boot on it. 5 minutes from Fulham, who far wide.
Any mods in the chat?
The attitude of Fulham. Opening spell.
Apologies for any swearing you might have picked up.
Without a win, 5 wins all season. Been trying to instill belief in his players that they can pull this off, and heard you mention
Come on, Chesterfield.
that they could look to Aston Villa as inspiration. They got out of a similar sort of a spot at this time last year. That's what awaits them after this.
Yeah, it isn't impossible. I've got to believe that.
Thiago Silva. Zuma.
It's already been a busy day in the National League War.
Billy Gilmore.
Really pressing high, Fulham.
Werner, the glance to Havertz. He has Mount as a runner. He's found Chilwell. Ziyech onto his trusty left.
Good Mount.
Finding Mason.
Oh,
Sticks out a leg, but doesn't get the
oh, Werner.
Yeah, it looked to be inches away from that.
John and Alafe with their goals.
Just
Key
clean,
games.
inventive
Something
wise,
now
we
that's
played by
key as well. 7
Mason Mount.
wins out of those 8 for them. Lots of small and outros with their goals today. Also small.
I will say this now.
But he's a look up, he is trying to pick out Werner there now.
There's a lot of sides
If you guys want to join the Discord server, this is the pin-up message for you guys.
He's scoring back-to-back Premier League games for just the second time, and the first time since October, November, when he scored against Burnley and Sheffield United here.
So if you guys want to join Discord server,
We're going to flow at that stage,
do up there.
and the drought
Hopefully we
sets
get a good result today, both Chesterfield and Chelsea. Play well, that's the main aspect about.
It's unusual, isn't it, really, for such a team riding high to have the top scorer on just 6 league goals.
So,
Tammy Abraham, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, what he thinks, what Olivier Giroud thinks, can't get on the bench today, the Frenchman.
He did get a rare outing off the bench onto the pitch, Tammy Abraham, last time out in the Premier League at West Ham. But, appearances have been few and far between since Thomas Tuchel took over. That's why there is plenty of gossip around that he may be on his way from Stamford Bridge in the summer.
I think as a manager you'd want that option. You'd be loath certainly to let both of them go, but certain games I'm sure Tuchel would want to use somebody of his style. He hasn't done it often, but the results have borne out his methods.
12 goals he's got in all competitions, Tammy Abraham, but hasn't scored in the Premier League since Boxing Day against Arsenal. Still, the margins have generally been pretty fine under Thomas Tuchel, and it's very much a template built on a very solid defence. 16 in 22 games in all competitions, and against one of the most shot-shy sides in the Premier League in Fulham. They have their work cut out if they are going to find a way through, you would think. Makes for impressive reading if you are of a defensive mindset.
come on, Chesterfield. Yes! Kai Havertz for Chelsea, come on!
The first 20 minutes, Dave Challenger's side got that early.
And it's a straight long ball that gets Fulham into a tangle, but look at the weight of that ball from Mount. It's beautiful. Absolutely stunning stuff. We're calling him a false number 9, but that's the work of a...
Come on, Kai Havertz, 1-0 Chelsea. I'll take that in Nandu.
Got a lovely goal, didn't he, to set Chelsea on their way at Crystal Palace. But they've been rarities on him here in the FA Cup against Morecambe as well.
He's an elegant, silky player who scored lots of goals for Leverkusen in a similar role, so next season I'm sure we'll see more consistency from him.
Gisa. By Aina. We get a little first team action under Antonio Conte here, allowing him before he was sold to Italy.
Hello, Emery, how are you doing?
Big test now though for this team, isn't it?
How's everyone?
Rightly well. Moving positively, and now
We have a double
see the goal
live
early on, and
watch on today.
Chelsea with a tail.
We have
It's gonna be difficult.
Chelsea versus Fulham on my big screen. On my phone, we have got Chesterfield versus Hartlepool United in the Premier League, in the National League.
Chilwell for Mount, who collides with Scott Parker. Havertz has Werner along alongside him. He's got Ziyech. Werner acrobatically tried to get something on that, but failed, and Areola gathers for Fulham.
It's one of those, he just could have taken another step towards the ball. Wasn't entirely sure of his bearings there, I don't think, Werner.
Havertz. Now Werner. Back comes Robinson to help out.
So,
Some red lights
Chester-
at the back because Chelsea
Chesterfield are losing by 1-0 away at Hartlepool, live on BT Sports. And Chelsea are 1-0 up against 1-0 against Fulham in the Premier League, live on Sky Sports. Thank you very much for the thumbs up. I highly appreciate it. Let's try and get this channel to 2K likes, to 2K subscribers on the channel. That is my aim. Guys, you can ask me any questions during the live stream. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be scared to say anything to me. I don't bite.
Gilmore. So much excitement, wasn't there, when Billy Gilmore burst onto the scene last season. That performance in the FA Cup against Liverpool, and then in the Premier League against Everton just before the lockdown. Just stopped his run there, Ben Chilwell.
Fingers crossed, everything goes to plan, but like I say,
For one reason or another, injury towards the
we need to do this, we need to do that, we need to do this, we need to do that.
He's certainly had to wait for his first team Premier League taste and return, Billy Gilmore.
So, guys, if my sound goes during the stream, let me know straight away so I know to sort it out, because I usually get to about 3 or 4 minutes later. I'm doing a Q&A during the stream, so and I'll answer all your questions as much as I can.
Semi-finals either side of this match in terms of selection. He said in his pre-match interview how he wasn't willing to risk Jorginho and Kante. They are named on the Chelsea bench though. So is that Azpilicueta, who has been playing a wing back in the last couple of games. He's on the bench.
Come on, boy!
With James getting a run out here.
Chelsea can make life so much easier for themselves.
Free kick to Chesterfield. Joe Taylor to take the free kick for Chesterfield.
Goal or two.
Come on. Come on, Chesterfield, get this goal. And he hit it straight at the freaking keeper. Why do that? Joe Taylor, you know better. Alright, everyone, put your name in the chat, folks, and I'll shout you guys out.
In league and of course at Wembley in the FA Cup final in the remaining weeks of the season. I think it was only about a month ago that Fulham with a win would have gone above Newcastle. Look at them now, 9 points behind them.
Yeah, I get the feeling it's going to be a season of looking back, of if-onlys for Scott Parker and his players.
Now, if you look over relatively recent history, you see that chance they had. It was just before the international window. They were playing a Leeds side who were out.
Come on, Chelsea. And come on, Fulham.
They froze a little bit on that occasion. Scott Parker admitted as much. They've been playing really well before that one. That was the first chance they would have had to get out of the bottom three. Since then, chances have come and chances have gone.
Hey, my main mod guy is now in the chat. Adam Cavani. Adam, if you make a mistake, why don't you rewrite it again and delete it and rewrite it again?
Lovely ball in. Havertz.
Yes! Oh, offside. Offside. PA. Spy rights. Wait. If you're a Pirates fan, welcome. If you're a Chelsea fan, welcome also.
Mason Mount being given a chance to lift his head and pick his pass. That's not a good idea from
Any guys that are here as a Chesterfield fan, let me know if you're from my hometown of Chesterfield, because I'm originally from Chesterfield, my hometown. That's why I support my hometown club. I'm proud to be from Chesterfield, but I live down in Portsmouth now. I was a season ticket holder for 5 years. I saw us being relegated basically from League 1 and League 2 all the way down to where we are today. So I basically watched all that as a season ticket holder for Chesterfield. And I do not want to see anybody else go through what I experienced, because it wasn't nice. 2 years of just utter embarrassment of a club that just went downhill. We had an owner who didn't really care about the club. We had a guy called Carson who just really hated the club Ashley Carson, who really hated the club in every way. He left. Dave Allen left, and now we've got these owners now who care about the club, who love the club, and also grew up, who are from Chesterfield, who are Chesterfield supporters and are now owners of this club. The Chesterfield Trust is owner of the football club, and most people in there are all Chesterfield supporters. So, and our owners basically now of the club are Chesterfield supporters themselves. So that's what you want in your club. You love it if your owner is also a fan of the club, because it means they're going to put a lot more money into it and think a lot more better what they want for the club. But also at the same time, Chelsea are beating Fulham by 1-0. Chesterfield are 1-0 down to Hartlepool United. Reece Oates with the goal. Get in there, PA. PA. If you like the stream, sub to the channel. We do a lot of these regularly on the channel. I try and do Chesterfield from time to time, but they're not on the same day as Chelsea. I've done it because it's not often Chesterfield are live on TV, so I thought I've got Chelsea up on the big screen and I've got Chesterfield on my phone. I won't show you any of the games just because I might get the stream taken down for showing you any part of the game. Go on, Zuma. And like Adam says, smash the like button, and if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. But guys, if any of you guys that are in here have seen the latest poll that I put on the channel, the latest poll in my community tab, thank you very much. PA Sync on FN.
All about a London derby. Scott Parker as a player, he played in 76 Premier League London derbies for 5 different clubs.
Last season's FA Trophy final.
Had a lot of success against Chelsea.
Right, guys. Have you guys seen the new what is it? The new poll that I put on my community tab about that we might be starting something new with the watch-alongs. That I'm not just going to be doing football. I'm also going to be doing rugby league and rugby union games, just so you guys can have some extra content. So when there's no football on, but there's rugby on, at least you guys have got another game to watch. What do you guys think of that? If you do go and vote on the poll in my community tab, which is to vote if you guys want to see rugby league and rugby union games for me to do live watch-alongs of. Oh, Fulham on the ball. And there's a block. Guys, put in the chat, do you think that's a good idea, me doing rugby union, rugby league games and doing a live watch-along of them as well, so you guys don't just have football, you have rugby also. And also you might get more reaction out of me for that, because there's a lot more goals on in rugby than there is football. Put down in the chat what you guys think. Come on, Chelsea, get rid. Get rid. Good save, Mendy. Good save, Mendy.
That's a good stop, isn't it? He could not hit this any better. Adam Lookman, it was
Thank you, Adam.
and lots of power.
So me doing rugby league and rugby union games.
Has to get down quickly, Mendy.
It's so that,
Exactly
don't forget, guys, it means an extra live stream for you guys. It also means extra content. Me doing rugby as well. But also, it'll be different.
Take the corner, he helped win. Good lead by Tosin. Anderson.
Guys,
Nearly fell for Cavallaro.
guys,
Zuma got himself
whatever team I do not assume that I support that team. I'm just doing it as a neutral. As a neutral who just loves sport and just gonna do what we do on the channel is do like a commentary style stream for the game. So if you guys can't watch it, you guys can know what's going on and I can inform you what's going on as a commentator. At the moment, it's Chelsea 1-0 up against Fulham and Chesterfield 1-0 down to Hartlepool United.
Promising part of it for the visitors.
Free kick, well done, ref.
So often we've seen them this season create chances.
You guys might be getting your first. You might be getting your first stream tomorrow of rugby league action. Tomorrow.
People expected a little more reliance on the player whose goals got them into the Premier League last season, Alexander Mitrovic, who's
So what do you guys think of me doing a live watch along of in the Super League in Rugby League, Huddersfield Giants versus Leeds Rhinos? What do you guys think? Start with the big boys, Leeds Rhinos. Start with the big boys.
Levels aren't what Scott Parker would want. But in times like this, he can engage
Guys,
the halves, he can bully them.
put in the chat if you guys like for me to do a live watch along of rugby league and union. Because I am a Sale fan, Sale Sharks and Sheffield Eagles for rugby league, but unfortunately their league doesn't show live games on Sky or BT and stuff like that. It's only the top flight of rugby league and the top flight of rugby union. So, what do you guys think? Just put it down in the chat because I want to hear your guys' opinion in the chat. Adam has said his piece. I want to see what other people think. Adam says go for it. I want to see what you guys' opinions are. Still 1-0 Fulham, 1-0 Chelsea and 1-0 Hartlepool. Go on, Curtis. Oh, ref. Adam, put something in the chat to tell people to put something in the chat about me doing like watch along of rugby. Just so you can inform it better. Rugby league or union. Me doing like watch along to see if people think yes, no, good idea, maybe, sort of thing. So I like to see what people's thoughts are. I've checked the chat. I have checked my my poll, and that's 50-50. But I want to see on the chat from you guys, the guys who regularly come onto these watch-alongs, and see your opinions. If you guys don't mind me doing, say if you guys say you don't mind it, it'll be something different. But I also got to think, it's extra content means more live streams for you guys. Because we don't have to just do football, we can do rugby, and I'm also like rugby. Rugby is also second sport in this country. So Adam, if you heard what I said, could you please put it in the chat to see what people think of the idea of doing more live streams and doing it of rugby? Rugby league and union. Well done. How is everyone?
think it's good play by the fullback, just getting his body in the way. Sees the run coming and just blocks it. Nothing wrong with that.
After defending.
And one thing I want to say is, Adam, you're one of the best mods I think I've ever had. You're here on a consistent basis. You rarely miss a live stream.
It's a good run.
So that's what you want from your mods.
Thought better of it.
Quite a few.
So can you put in the chat, Adam, about me doing live watch-alongs of rugby league, rugby union games, and that's what people's thoughts on that are.
We've seen something in that Fulham defence, and they have.
Oh, it's an own goal.
A little panicky, more than a little panicky when asked to combat those long balls.
Own goal. Chesterfield are 2-0 down, folks.
Tactically, isn't he? Thomas Tuchel, we saw it in that FA Cup semi-final against Manchester City, where he spotted a weakness there and was able to capitalise on that. They were red hot in the first half against Real Madrid. Zinedine Zidane plugged the holes at the gap. And the second leg here next Wednesday, really nicely poised. Back to Anderson.
Yeah, credit to Fulham. They've come back at Chelsea after conceding that goal. Chelsea haven't been able to take it on in any sustained way. Yeah, it has been a really good response.
Come on, Charles. Come on, Chesterfield.
Maybe not the outcome we might have suspected. He's found Werner as well.
Oh, lucky Werner.
First touch was a little heavy.
Adam,
Yeah, Geese just pulled
can you rewrite that again, please? And put any thoughts on Jam doing rugby league and union games live watch-alongs. Because live watch-alongs are rugby league and union games. We're not just doing rugby league, we're doing union as well. If you can, Adam, that'd be highly appreciated. Because you are my #1 mod on this channel. Oh! Oh, I thought Danny Rose just scored there, but he didn't. Oh, Danny Rose went for it, man. He went for it. Ah. Can we have Danny Rowe on free kicks in the future, please? Can we have Danny Rowe on free kicks in the future? That guy has a belting right foot on him. Freaking heck. That guy, if that happened to me, my head, my basic fingers would be broken. Look at that. If you can, Adam, can you redo that, please, and put any thoughts on Jam doing rugby league and union live? Any thoughts on Jam? Yeah. Any thoughts on Jam doing live what?
Injury to Mateo Kovacic. They were hoping he'd be back, the Croatian, for this one, but now hoping that he'll be fit for Wednesday against his former club. Here's Mason Mount. Havertz.
It's live watch-alongs, Adam.
Robinson for dead, but the flag's up.
Anything that did go out, but I mean, Mount, you mentioned him, wherever he plays,
Come on.
he shines like a diamond. So versatile.
Ah.
He's been at the heart of Chelsea's good play once again here.
season, as I mentioned earlier. Mason Mount has played in 48 of those. His 29th Premier League start. And you see when he doesn't start, particularly in the league, how they miss him.
Instrumental in England starting 11 as well.
Shocking
I'm sure he'll be a
defending,
in Gareth Southgate's
but we are losing to the better side.
Euro campaign.
I wasn't expecting us
Don't think
to
you
get
can
anything from this game.
breakthrough season for him, because that would probably be last year when he was given the run in the side by Frank Lampard, but this is certainly the kick-on season, isn't it? Taking his game to a new level.
We won't come back from 3-0 down. The team that we are playing are fighting to go up as champions.
Lamina.
So how is everyone? Chesterfield are 3-0 freaking down to Hartlepool. I at the moment want to go and cry on my bed and everything else because feeling right now. But hopefully I can have some nice words of calmness from you guys that might be able to give me some calmness. Yeah. We are getting at. If you guys want to put anything in the chat, Chesterfield are 3-0 down to Hartlepool. I don't see any route. I don't see any route back into this game for us. At all. And I'm absolutely...
To have fouled Bobby Decalderbery.
You never know, but I don't see it happening.
Robinson. Decalderbery.
Even though Chelsea are winning,
Anderson.
the Chesterfield result is putting even more of a damper. The Chesterfield result is basically making it a little bit of a miserable afternoon/evening for me. But at least if Chelsea win, there's something to be happy about.
Yeah, as the weeks and months have gone on, obviously Tuchel learns more about his players.
Everyone's pretty much been given a fair crack of the whip, haven't they? He's had a look at most of them throughout all the competition.
If you guys want to have my mate in the chat, I'll happily go and join my mate. We can do this.
Change too much. Notwithstanding the odd game here and there is the
Hello.
Hello.
Alright, how you doing?
I'm doing alright, watching Chelsea versus Fulham and Chesterfield versus Hartlepool at the same time. One's going well, one's going horribly wrong.
It's Chesterfield going horribly wrong then, is it?
Yeah, we're 3-0 down in one half.
3-0 down?
Yeah, and some guy who most of you guys might know even scored against us.
A willing candidate to attack the ball.
Who's that?
Reece Oakes.
They do score.
As
I
that,
don't know.
yeah, he scored. Who some of the guys know actually scored against us, but it was a lucky finish. A lot of their goals have basically been from being like rebounds and everything. But
Lucky goals.
yeah, being lucky goals. But that was second after we knew he scored from a free kick.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a good team going, but I wasn't expecting to win today. Chelsea one I'm expecting to win, but this one, Chesterfield one, I wasn't expecting. Yeah, wasn't expecting to win at all.
Not expected to win.
No. Even though we're on form, Hartlepool in their last game scored 7 goals when they last played. Yeah, that's what worries me. Because that's the last time they played. Because they've been off for a few weeks.
Yeah.
But I've seen weirder things in football. I've seen teams be 3-0 up and teams come back and win games. So anything can
Oh
happen.
yeah, that's what, just remember, Newcastle were 4-0 down.
Yeah, so I can see.
Arsenal and then
Yeah.
Thierry scored.
Yeah. If we want to have any chance of gaining anything from it, we'd have to score in like the first 10 minutes to have any chance.
Yeah.
And Fulham are actually outplaying Chelsea, and that is a surprise to say.
Almost pays off, but not quite.
What's the score?
Just 1-0. Even though Fulham have had all the possession, had more chances than us, but we had one chance and took it.
Who scored?
Havertz.
Nah.
Because Silva's been rested for Real Madrid, and so has Jorginho, and so has Kante.
Here comes Robinson. James.
Because they want him to. Oh yeah, I forgot. Silva's actually playing today because I forgot he's actually playing. I forgot. Because
Yeah.
me keep an eye on 2 games. I forget who's playing on. Oh, go on, Werner.
Pass by Mason Mount. He's found Timo.
Go on, Ziyech. Oh, for God's sake! Should have been buried. How has Ziyech not scored?
I'll let you go. You can watch the football in peace.
All right then.
I'll come on and say hi.
All right then. I'll be coming on after anyway.
In a bit. Thank
In a
you.
bit.
So important for Fulham hopes that they get to half-time without any damage inflicted further.
Yeah, that was just my mate who just rang quickly, just so I could have a quick chat with him. But I've got the football on, so he's actually letting me kindly watch the football, and I'm going to go and chat to my mates afterwards. At least Chesterfield are in the top half of the league. That is true, Adam. Yeah, I'm a bit gutted right now, Chesterfield 3-0 down to Hartlepool. 3-0 down to Hartlepool, and also we should have scored just about a second ago. Ziyech should have made it 2-0.
There we are. Well, there's no question about that. And he needed to be on his toes here. Typical Timo Werner. And credit to him for lifting his head and finding the right pass. Has to get across his goal quickly.
One thing I need from you guys is some words of encouragement. Chesterfield are losing 3-0. It's like I want to just give up, go to bed and go to sleep without their playing. But with Chelsea, it's the only thing that's making doing this stream a bit happy. Go on, further, Timo. Oh, unlucky Timo. If you guys want to put some words of encouragement in and give us some hope,
I think he will get a lot of goals for Chelsea during his time here.
I think we'll get a good result. Right, if Chesterfield were to get a goal in the second half, I could see us maybe scrape and maybe have a chance of getting back into it. But I don't even see us scoring. But we have played well in the first half. The first half, we had the first proper chance we had was with the Daniel Rowe free kick. Then they went down the other end and scored. And how weirdly enough that all 3 of their goals have been from rebounds. So basically lucky goals. Lucky goals, I will say. That's what I will say. All 3 of Hartlepool's goals have all been from rebounds. And also one of them was an unlucky own goal, which, like, when the ball crosses in, your player hits it and it goes in, there's nothing you can do about it. But I'm not worried even if we lose, because we're still in the last playoff spot. We are 7th in the league. We are in the top half of the league. We just got to go and win our game, next game, and hopefully get a good result there. Just hopefully do this, do that, do this, do that mantra, and go for it. We're just going to play as much as we can and play with a bit of heart. We're losing 3-0. We've got to go and play with a bit of stability. And also for Chelsea are playing all right. It's just at the moment Fulham are having more of the possession and more of the chances. But I just want us to play with a bit of hope and a bit of pride and give it everything we've got.
Fulham's recent record over the last
I want us to do this, do that, do this, do that, but I'm just a bit nervous right now because I just think for Hartlepool they're going to get more goals, and that's due to the fact that the Chelsea are actually playing quite well. That Fulham are getting all their players forward, and that means we're breaking on them quite well. Go on, Havertz, Werner, Mount. Ah! That's unlucky. Yeah, not good for Chesterfield. Who do you think will win? Do you think we'll win in the second half? If you're thinking winning as in we're going to score 4 in the second half, you have no chance in hell. Basically, we just have to go into the second half and try not concede anymore. But the only thing I will say is, and I will say this, I'm not blaming the players or anything because they actually have been trying. It's just we're playing against a better side, a better team, and we just got to try and get through this as much as we can. We are seventh in the league. We just got to go for it. Our next game is on Monday, and we play Torquay. So don't expect us to win. Don't expect Chesterfield to win on Monday, but you will be getting a live watch along on Monday for Chesterfield versus Torquay. I'm going to add this because nobody yet has responded to this, but I'll put this in the chat and see what you guys think of this. This is what my mod has put in the chat. But then after that, we don't play any big sides. We play teams lower than us in the league. After Torquay, into the final game, basically into the final game of the season. We play teams lower than us in the league. So I'll take that after this one on Monday. After Monday's game, we play teams below us in the league. As in, no team above us in the league. We don't play any more of them in the league after Monday's game. Yeah, I will be doing Chesterfield on Monday. That's a 3 o'clock kickoff. Hopefully, get the win. Hey, Luca, what are you saying no to? You got 1 added minute. Go on. Oh, you.
Was the happier recipient of that.
Hey Luca, what are you saying no to?
Cavallaro looking to build up ahead of steam, but he was chopped down by Timo Werner.
Could have turned out a lot worse for Fulham and get to half-time just 1 down. A few words from the manager.
Don't concede, boys. Well done.
From James. Robinson. Anguissa. Up against Havertz. Robinson's cross. Wanted to bring it down. Aina does.
What a save!
And Chilwell a little quicker to the follow-up.
Yeah, and he just got enough on that parry to take it away from Deco Devereux, who was lurking here. Just gets the power on it, doesn't he? Palming it away.
James.
Hello.
Deflection makes it all
Right.
Yes, I'm trying to be alright.
That's how it's been.
No goal goal there
Oh,
for a
what the
moment of
fuck did
encouragement for
Ziyech
Fulham right on
were
the
doing the
stroke of
fucking
half-time.
hacking the
One goal
cunt Ziyech?
separates the sides at the break.
Yeah, I'm not.
That came from Kai Havertz. His first
Ugh.
Premier
What
League
a
goal at Stamford Bridge
Hey,
since
why aren't you
October.
streaming?
I am at the moment. I'm just deciding to talk to you at that because sometimes I seem to get where I have another person. While I do it, I seem to get more people on. Because people like it when there's more than one person on. I seem to get more people coming on when I have another person on. Yeah. I'm happy with Chelsea, but the other game I rather want to go and scraggle their necks. We're losing.
Oh yeah, what would Chesterfield score?
3-0 Hartlepool.
I told you to get absolutely battered, didn't I?
I know.
I said 3-0.
And also,
I said 3-0.
and also Riso scored.
Yeah, it's good. Only way I know V Soaps, right, is because he was a year above me at school.
Yeah, but also 2 of their goals were by rebounds, so they weren't by luck. They were by luck. 2 of their goals.
Yeah, you got an own goal and that.
Yeah,
Armstrong.
yeah, and the own goal was unfortunate because there's nothing you can do if a ball's been crossed in and accidentally hits your player and goes in. Nothing you can do about it. I accepted that one. The other 2 can be avoidable. And then we found out we bought a striker now who's got a free kick like no other. And the guy's called Danny Rose from FC File, who we bought, who's famous for playing for them, and he's just got a free kick like no other. Because he looked like it was going at like 100 miles an hour. Because I was saying to myself, if that was me in goal, I would want to move out the way, because that would have hurt. Yeah, because it was straight at the keeper. Either side, I think it would have been in. But we have been trying to get attempts going. It's just we just can't get through their defence every time. That's the only chance we've had.
Yeah. Can't believe that from fucking hacking the cunt Ziyech. Should have scored that, man.
I love to know how many attempts we've actually had in this game.
And do you know when that Andreas Christensen went on a run?
Now he's actually good.
You know when he went on that run and he passed it back?
Yeah.
I was shouting, shoot, you cunt, shoot.
Yeah. Oh, I'm more looking forward to watching the championship next weekend. It's getting entertaining.
Well, do you know if Derby would have won today?
Wednesday would have been down.
All got a point. The bottom 3 below Derby would have all got relegated today.
Except for Rotherham, because they've got a game in hand. They've still got an extra game that they play on Tuesday. So Derby.
Not what coming on Sky Sports.
Yeah, they've got.
Side of Jeff Sterling's head. He said when Derby went 1-0 up, all bottom 3 got relegated.
Yeah.
We're not getting relegated.
Yeah, they got.
So if Derby wouldn't next day by results, all the bottom 3 could be down.
They play. I think they play on Tuesday, and they play Luton. They play Luton Town. Cause it's a game in hand. I think it's a game that got called off earlier on in the season due to COVID.
I'm not going to bother about that. All I'm concentrating on now is this game and Champions League on Wednesday. Don't give a fuck about any other club.
No, I'm saying
Man United lose tomorrow. Man City win league.
I'll be looking forward to the weekend because it actually will be interesting to watch because a lot of things might.
That'll be a game to watch tomorrow. Actually, yeah. I think there'll be a few, red cards going on.
Yeah. It's gonna I'm hoping that they pick that game to be live on TV, Derby Wednesday, because that's gonna be emotional as hell.
Yeah.
I've already had my.
Chesterfield are playing Tuesday, and they're against Kings Lynn Town, which they are shite.
Yeah, but we got a game on Monday where we're playing Torquay United.
You can't play on Monday if you're playing Tuesday, James.
No, we're playing a week on Tuesday.
Oh right.
Yeah,
you're saying you're playing this Tuesday, then I thought you said you're playing this Monday, then next Tuesday. We're gonna say.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah, our schedule's like that. Yeah, because in the national.
Oh, good ball.
Yeah, because
ball from Mason Mount.
It's a good. Yeah. Yep.
He has got to start in the Euros, Mason Mount, I tell you. He has got to start.
Then literally all of our games after Monday's all winnable. So hopefully we don't bottle it.
What a touch, this one.
See if we kicked off the second half.
It's just filthy stuff, that. I'm happy that Havertz is trying to score, but fucking Werner the Timo the cunt Werner and Akin the cunt DH, they're both pissing me off, them two.
If it wasn't for Mendy, we could actually be losing this game.
James, even Chris Coleman said on thing before the game, he says that Timo Werner will definitely be banging loads of goals in next year.
Yep, because I've got some people when I do my streams and they always go Werner's a flop.
Hey up, James, you're playing Tuesday against Udinese.
Yep. I'm watching Napoli tomorrow.
Yeah, but who have you got? Oh, don't tell me who you got. Let me have a look. Don't tell me. You're not even playing tomorrow, James.
I think we are. It said 2nd of May.
You're not?
Let me have a look.
It's Genoa, Sassuolo, Benevento, Cagliari,
I can have a
Parma,
look.
Atalanta, Verona, Torino, Roma, Crotone.
Yeah.
Juventus and AC Milan.
Tomorrow we are playing Cagliari. We're playing Cagliari at 2 o'clock tomorrow.
Well, it's on this live score, right? It's showing that you're not playing.
Yep, tomorrow at 1400, and then we play on. I think we play on Tuesday. I don't know why they've done that. I don't know why. Oh, it's a week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then we play Spezia on Saturday, and then it's a week on Tuesday. We play Udinese a week on Tuesday. So I'll be wearing my Napoli shirt tomorrow, maybe going crazy. I could then against Inter.
James.
Yeah.
You play under. Yeah, it's a week. Yeah, you are. Right.
Yeah. It's one of our last midweek fixtures. Oh, come on, Chesterfield! Can you please get a goal just to make me happy, please? And I don't even see that happening.
Statistics. I hope Leeds against Spurs. Leeds at home to Tottenham. We've got Man City at 5:30 and Liverpool against Southampton.
Yeah. The only thing is that Man City game. Who are they going to be? Who are both teams going to be more focused on? More going to be focused on the semi-finals, so they're going to play their best team.
Well,
so
I think Cardiff will beat Rotherham because they scored 3 and 4 goals today again.
Yep.
Morecambe will beat Bradford.
Oh yeah, the player that Chesterfield have got, we bought him from Bradford.
I can't see how they're getting anything from that Cheltenham game, to be quite honest with you.
And also Harrogate have got a cup final coming up. They got an AF trophy.
Oh, you got Woking this Saturday away.
Yeah, I'm more confident.
Another shit team now.
I'm more confident now for the rest of the games after Monday's game than I am for these 2 games, because I think we'll lose both. Because we're playing 2 sides. We're playing 2 sides who are fighting for the.
League 1 finishes Sunday.
Yep. Oh,
all the games pick up at 12 o'clock.
I need to check to see if Southend won today. See if Southend
got relegated.
Yeah, because I was making. Yeah. So if we don't go down, we have a derby. We actually have 2 derbies next season: Notts County and Grimsby. Look forward to. Freaking hate Grimsby, I do.
Why would you have 2 derbies when Southend's near Essex, James?
No, Grimsby. Because Grimsby and Notts County are going to be the nearest 2 teams to us in the league, as in geographic. So it's like a rivalry, because we always have a rivalry with Grimsby, and we hate them because they're the team that relegated us to the out of the football league about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's like it's payback. That's payback for being rubbish and relegating us. But
well, good luck to you.
Yeah, and Southend are like.
Yeah.
And Southend, like Chesterfield, have never ever been relegated out of the football league, so it's a new thing for them. People are going to say the same thing, that the ground of Southend is not a non-league ground. And I like that saying. Oh, don't concede. Come on, don't.
The ground, Southend, it's fucking massive, man. I could remember when Chelsea played there.
Yeah. Yeah, because literally every manager who plays Chesterfield always goes and said this stadium's not a non-league stadium. All managers keep saying that we shouldn't be there.
They'll probably come back up, probably wait next year, Southend and come up.
Yeah, nah, we will, because Chesterfield are always by bookies are always number one favourites to go up, but we never live up to it.
You know why that is, James?
Because we have crap managers that don't do well, and now we've got one that actually is.
No. You haven't. Chesterfield is shit.
What's he got?
Well, I got a good guy.
Where'd you get a cooker from? Did you buy it?
No, my sister just gave me one, so I've got to pay her. Look, no fridge as well. No fridge.
That's actually quite handy. Come on, Chesterfield, score for Christ's sake.
All for £100.
Hell, Sean. Bargain.
So I've got cooker. My brother-in-law installed that for me. I am happy. I've got a fucking cooker for the first time in months. But hey, I can actually cook my noodles properly now without putting it in the fucking microwave up there. I think you call that a mac and cheese.
Yep.
Look, the best football team in the world on their wall there, James. There, look at that wall. Best team in the world. That is lab.
Best team in the world. Best team in the world is Chelsea, because we've actually won the European Cup.
Listen. You would love to have that guy on your team, wouldn't you?
No, wouldn't. He can't score for toffee.
Oh, is it?
He still scored more goals than Aubameyang.
Black, is it?
No,
Yeah,
Aubameyang I would have in the team. I would.
You wouldn't want him.
No, Granit Xhaka I wouldn't, because that guy...
You wouldn't want
I would
about a bit of David Luiz for you?
I would have...
I would if we were wearing a Chelsea shirt.
I'll have him back, because he always seems to come back.
Pepe, maybe?
Pepe.
Is there any chance you got Thierry Henry there? We'll take him for you, James.
My front room is a bit messy, but I need to tidy up, so just ignore it. So just front room.
Yeah, he's tidying up.
I need to tidy up. So yeah.
Oh, right.
I'm so bloody happy. I've got a cooker.
Ooh. So the race tomorrow for Formula 1's at 1 p.m. 1:30 p.m.
Yeah, I tell you what, right. Bottas is a jammy sod.
Ah, come on, Chesterfield. Get a goal for Christ's sake.
James, come on, be realistic.
No, all I want is just one goal, so then we know at least we've actually tried.
Do you know what you need, James?
I need help. I need help.
You know what I don't really need?
What? We did. We got a new manager. We were fighting. We had a rubbish start to season. Had a new manager, and now we're 7th. If we kept.
How the Chelsea played.
Oh,
Chelsea are playing all right. It's the fact is, Hakim the cunt is here.
Hakim the cunt.
They can't even score in a block.
Go on, chase after it, Rowe, for Christ's sake.
And Timo Werner, fucking hell. Next year, if he's not top goal scorer next year, my name is fucking Elvis Presley.
Oh, referee.
Did you know I had a pet mouse called Elvis that died?
Did you?
Yeah, it was called the Trap.
Yeah. Ah, come on, boys.
James, I don't know if you're trying to tell them to get winning because they're not gonna.
I want one goal, so I know at least they've actually tried to at least try their best. So it's fight for their efforts.
Who's gonna score another goal again, James?
Danny Rowe. Oh God, no, that's not a penalty. No way. Get up, you cheating bastard.
Reece Oakes takes penalties.
And the good thing is that penalty was never given anyway because he dived, the diving bastard.
What? Alright.
Come on, Chelsea. Getting ready to kick off for the second half.
For Fulham at Stamford Bridge, they trail by a goal to nil
I'll tell you something,
in the
that
second
fucking
half.
Ziyech from the
Alan
start.
Smith and Bill Leslie.
Go, Chesterfield.
Kelly has 45 minutes to
Go on.
dictate, really, the Premier League.
We are wearing a red kit, so it must be bad luck.
Given themselves a chance with steady improvement from those fairly traumatic early weeks of the season. But they
Go
have
on.
hit a very bad
Why are we going
start.
backwards? Go
Worst
forward,
since
you
they
bunch
failed
of
to win
useless
those
dicks.
first 6 games. It's 4 defeats in 5. And as things stand, it'll be 5 in 6.
We got Lawrence we got Harry Maguire's brother, so he's Slabhead 2.0.
Guess it'll be more of the same from both in terms of the managers. Thomas Tuchel.
Slabhead 2.0.
Chances that Fulham have had, but will be happy with the ones his side have created.
I love that. I love that.
Chelsea so far negotiating the first of possible 8 games that they have this merry month of May. One final already booked, another one beckons, and
Come on.
what happens here on Wednesday night will dictate whether they're on their way to Istanbul to take on Paris Saint-Germain.
For God's sake. Chesterfield can't do anything right for blasted sake.
Games to try and cement a place in the top 4 and another season of Champions League football here.
I just see Mason there take a knock. Thomas Tuchel, the ideal situation, get 2 or 3.
Come on, let's actually score one.
25 minutes, he can withdraw.
Do Chesterfield, do you know where the goal actually is, or do you not want to try?
Christensen.
I don't think there's a time, James.
We don't want to try, unfortunately.
Werner.
Go on.
Havertz, the scorer
Havertz.
of the first half goal.
Werner! Oh, you...
Fulham
Ah.
back there to take care of business. It was Lamina to clear.
Jeez, he's injured. No, he isn't. He's fine. Christensen, who he runs into the... Alright then. Alright then.
A little bit of doubt he wasn't getting any
James, wave to Rudiger, doesn't stand.
Rudiger! Rudiger.
Agreeing a new deal.
Go on,
Looking for a new
Antonio.
deal anyway.
Come on, Chesterfield.
Fuck Chesterfield, more like come on Chelsea.
I'm doing both at the same time, so I'm having to say 2 things.
Favourite of Tuchel's,
Fuck Chesterfield, James is shite. Told you this.
We're not shy, we're 7th. We're 7th in the league. And we're fighting for the playoffs.
There he is looking on from one of the boxes here at Stamford Bridge. They're hoping that he will.
Agent Rudiger. Agent Rudiger is trying to get Haaland to come to Chelsea.
Well, he got Havertz and Werner here.
Yep. Go on,
I'm
Tom.
glad to see he's the captain though.
But unfortunately, that won't be unlike because it's always going to be Aspiricueta.
Yeah, I know, but Thiago's, he's got the experience, hasn't he? He's been captain of Brazil for God knows how many years. Captain of fucking
Jesus.
PSG for God knows how many years.
Wow.
18 months.
Zuma it is to get forward for Chelsea.
Yes.
Chilwell.
60,
What a finish.
16 points behind Hartlepool. Chelsea
Yeah,
are.
Kai Havertz scored again.
Come on. Go on.
It was 2-0.
Ah! Fulham. Challenge him for Christ's sake. Well done, Silva.
James, it's 2-0.
I know, but I'm behind at the moment.
Well, watch the pass from Timo
Oh,
Werner.
oh, brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Go for it. Oh, shoot. Do something.
Werner.
Oh,
Havertz, lovely ball.
oh. Have that in your pipe and smoke it.
The German connection.
Have that in your pipe and smoke it.
Fruit for Chelsea.
Fulham, you're going down. You're a tin pot club. Fuck off out the Premier League.
Well, he does
Woo!
look so easy when he's on it, Kai Havertz. He's got
There's only one team in Fulham, and it always will be Chelsea.
shown here from
James,
this pass by
James,
Chilwell.
it's offside.
No, it ain't.
After that, he just
Oh, it's on.
drifted
Get in.
players. And it's such a
Yeah,
lucky
it's
we've
onside
watched him
there.
really, he's is onside, it looks, and having scored one,
Get
never
him!
thought he was going to miss this.
Yep, I'm going to get a lot of Fulham fans giving me abuse, but I don't give a damn.
He can't score many, but he's doing his bit to set up his countrymen here.
I will definitely be getting abuse from Fulham fans because of my comments, but I don't give a crap.
Is it going to be chalked off for another of these marks?
Yep, he's put onside, so good on
No
us.
is the answer. Ball going in Chelsea's favour. The goal stands.
Yep, we're catching up with you, Leicester.
Yeah, the big one as well, I think, in the context of this afternoon. Long way back now for Fulham.
Put it down there, because that'd be a lot more easier. There we
Yeah, do
go.
you know what we could do? Do you know what we could do with tomorrow?
What?
Kai Havertz has doubled his Premier League tally this season.
Liverpool
From 2
beating
to
Man U.
4. And, the trouble
Nope.
decreases as
Out.
the
We
moves
do,
close
we're
in
like,
for
we're like
Fulham.
5 points behind Man U.
Yeah, but also if Liverpool win, it gives us more of. If Man United were to win, it then puts us even further away from Liverpool, or like the nearest challengers to us, and West Ham. So we can potentially be six points away from West Ham if West Ham lose.
I'm reminded of that famous saying in one of the Rocky films about how much you can take and keep.
We've actually scored!
forward.
Come on, Chesterfield. Comeback is on. Comeback is on. Get in, boys. Who scored? Who has scored?
James, are you streaming?
Oh, come on. It hasn't said who scored. And it is. It's Fraser Kerr. A defender that actually scored.
Are you streaming?
Yes, why?
So why are you on the phone while you're streaming then, mate?
Yeah, because actually I'm getting people who are actually enjoying. I actually got more people. I got more people in. Yeah, because it's
Well,
actually.
then go and talk to them then.
No, I've actually got more people in since I've started talking to you and Sean. I've actually had more people come in. It's what I'm saying. I've actually had more people pop in. There we go. 3-1. The comeback is on. Comeback is on. We're gonna win for free. We're gonna win for free.
James, you're not going to win for free. They're like third in the league. They're like 2 points behind. 2 points with Stockport.
Oh. Come on, but we've shown that we're showing some, at least some fight.
Come on, Chelsea.
If Chelsea can score another goal when Chesterfield can score another one, then I'll be happy.
I want Ziyech to score because he's been doing the heading all game, man. I tell you.
I love it. Chelsea's more cleaner than Fulham in the London derby. Love that. Because Fulham ain't a proper derby because we don't class it as one, so obvious.
It still is a derby because they're like literally on his doorstep.
Except that our Chelsea fans don't class it as a derby, but Fulham fans do. We don't class it as it because we class more Tottenham and Arsenal as more of a derby to us.
Yeah, but them two are rivalries. Timo, you're away.
We'll class it as a derby, but we just don't really care about it as much as what Fulham do. Because it's to them, it's their biggest game of the season playing us. Which won't be for long because they'll be going down. Way, I love that. We're gonna win for free. We're gonna win for free. I love that. I love that.
Should be more chances.
Come on, Lawrence Maguire. Pump the team up. Pump the team up.
Alright.
We're gonna win for free. We're gonna win for free. Come on, Chelsea. Let's Go and get another
2
goal.
up, I see, lads.
We're too good. We're too good for Fulham.
I see you're 2-0 up.
Yeah, we're too good for Fulham.
Well, I know it sounds stupid, but
Christensen.
if Liverpool beat Man United tomorrow, Luke, Man City will league.
I know. If we win, City have done it.
Come
And
on,
then if
United.
you beat them, then that skid us a helping hand to try and get third.
Come on, United.
Beg your pardon?
Vicious in the end, and Anguissa has it back
For
for
Man
Fulham.
United, you just said.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Lamina
That's the team
swings
I
away
would
from
love to
Havertz.
see win that game.
Now Aina.
Why? Why them?
Because you're nearer to us than you're nearer to us, so it will put you even nearer to us.
Right.
If you were further away from us, then I would say Liverpool.
James,
Yeah.
I'll tell you this now, we are not going to get top 4. You and Leicester have got it in the bag.
Kai Havertz bearing down there. He'll
I know.
How can me and Leicester get it in the bag?
Premier League hat-trick for the
There's
club.
a possibility that York could finish in the top 4.
We can't.
If we
Because
finish
we're
third.
not good enough.
Barnsley.
Because we're not good enough, Dale.
Come
We'll
on.
see, Luke. We'll see.
Because we're not good enough. We don't deserve to be in the top 4 anyway.
We'll see then,
Maybe
Luke.
Jurgen
We'll
Klopp
see at the
said
end of
that.
the season. We'll see at the end of the season.
We will not get top 4.
I bet you Liverpool get top 4 instead of Leicester. How much do you want to bet?
Not much.
Fiver.
I'll bet you now. Come on. How much do you want to bet?
I don't bet.
Fiver.
Bet's a mugs game.
And Luke, you just got to remember, we've still got to play Leicester at home.
19th.
And you'll keep winning from now until then.
19th.
And we're
Instead of be hit by
third,
Lamina,
and
plays
you
it
get...
into Anguissa.
Trust me, what? Guarantee you.
Robinson. Good block by Reece James.
Yeah, it's 19th of May is when we play Leicester.
We're not good enough, man. We haven't played good enough this
Well, they need
season.
something Fulham. They need it quickly.
Bet me a drink then. Bet me a drink.
Come on, don't concede. Don't concede again. Don't concede again, boys.
You'll win tomorrow, keep winning until we play Leicester and we beat Leicester and we go third. And you'll keep winning from now until tomorrow until then. You'll get into top 4. It'll go Man City, Man United, Chelsea, Liverpool.
I think I don't.
Thomas cross in.
I think you and Leicester have got
Communication
it.
breakdown between
I do think that.
James and Mendy as well.
Except that Leicester should have really beaten Southampton.
Closest to it.
We lost to this big team we're playing.
Really good ball.
We
one
lost
that
to them.
nobody expected.
And we don't. So we're good.
If you look at the overall stats this season, we overall we have well this next end.
The corner count.
In terms of all the games we played this season, 33 games, we've won 15, drawn 9, lost 9. Therefore, we have not won. Well, games we have not won more than we've won. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because we haven't won 80 games.
Right.
We won 15.
We will see.
We're not good enough. We're not good enough.
Oh,
Neither
What
Leicester.
happened?
you can watch Harrogate Town on the beat.
Well, they're playing better than
Yeah,
us.
you can watch
They
the.
deserve to be
Yeah.
above us.
You got an
Leicester
A.
deserve
Yeah.
to be above us.
You got an
Play
A.
good football.
Yeah, you got
All
AF.
this year.
You got an AF Trophy game to watch on Monday. That Harrogate Town in the final.
Anguissa, Kevin Friend playing
Of
advantage.
age
We'll see if
trophy,
Fulham
yeah.
can take it.
5-4 though,
Get
Roman
hold
X.
of the
What
ball.
a game that was
Yeah.
against Cambridge.
I love that. I love it. Oh, I love that. Yeah, I love that. That is amazing. I have to put this. I have to put
This
this.
is the most painful thing I'm going to say ever.
Look at that. That is amazing. I love that.
It pains me to say.
I love
but
that.
I think we'll lose.
To open things up a little for
I think we'll
Fulham.
get beat tomorrow. I really do.
I love that. I love that.
I don't think you will, mate. I think you'll win tomorrow.
One of my
I
subs,
think we'll get beat.
one of my viewers actually made a chant and
What
put
about
about me.
confidence,
So that is
isn't it?
nice. Well done. Well done.
Thinking, well, I'm in the shop.
And
Now
then-
they're playing with a lot of confidence at the moment.
Don't
They
want to
play
be playing the
today.
championship.
We're
with
not.
somebody that can keep me at this
So,
level.
I don't know, Luke. I think
That
we'll
is
get
amazing. I
something
love that. Make more songs. I love that. That is amazing.
That will definitely be top 4 ending. But that's just a punishment to where we are. Just we're not good enough. We deserve to be where we are.
Premier League season to
serves right,
ensure
really.
that there'll be suitors. Little message passed on from Scott Parker to Mario Lamina.
Could he not just have told him? It looked like a short note.
Come on, Chelsea, get a third, please. I'll take it right now.
Yes, I mean, oh, good tackle.
We hate Fulham.
I think
We
Fulham-
hate
I
Fulham.
think you've
We
won
hate
the
Fulham.
game,
We hate Fulham.
He's doing my head. He's been doing my head in all game.
So it looks like
Ziyech.
the week will go on for Fulham.
Yes,
Last Chelsea
Ziyech
manager
again.
actually
Ziyech is good.
to lose a league game here
He's
to
doing
Fulham
my
was
head
Jeff
in.
Hurst. Bobby Campbell, the
He should have
Fulham
got-
manager then, that was in
he should have got
1979.
Yeah.
John Beck and Gordon Davis, the scorers of the goal. Bobby Campbell, of course, who went on
At least
to
I've got Mason
manage
Mount on my
Chelsea
team.
as
He's
well.
got
Go on.
me if you put.
Go on.
Didn't get in the
Ziyech, oh, you freaking
Inside
go back to Morocco, you idiot.
Got some points for me.
20 goals. Told you. What did I tell you? I told you I'm right. He's been doing my head in all game.
Also, but I do rate him, but he makes me rage a little bit, but not too much. Because I still want to give him a chance.
You know,
because-
if we
yeah.
actually, there's another good point here.
Fulham need a
If
spark.
Fabinho plays comes back tomorrow, I'm worried. I am absolutely worried, petrified,
Got a cross.
because
Again.
without him in midfield, I think there's like a spark. I really do. That's how key he is. Fabinho.
There's nothing wrong with the ball in. Take the
Especially when our
keeper
front
out.
three haven't got any bloody shooting powers. Their conversion rate is
Certain
poor.
serve on their bench will be licking
Maybe.
the
Oh, as
deliveries
in
like that.
the team's conversion rate is poor. Oh, oh, good tackle.
No signs of an imminent introduction though. Now played a goal in each half for Chelsea. Not one here for Fulham. Routine for Edouard Mendy.
It's a really strange one, isn't it, the Mitrovic issue? I can only think something's happened.
So how is everyone? Is that better for you? Why are people moaning?
He isn't in the right place to be starting games, but last half hour here surely.
Havertz, sublime first touch. The flag was up anyway, but the way he brought it under his spell was delicious.
Yeah, he's enjoying himself
Guys.
out there now, isn't he?
Why am I getting so many dislikes? Let me know in the chat.
A couple of goals starting to make those runs in behind that we don't automatically associate with him. And I mentioned that silky touch, and there's another example. Makes it look easy.
Huh.
Taking one out of the Mount playbook there. Now bringing it down beautifully if you missed it earlier in the build-up to the first Havertz goal on 10 minutes.
Lawrence Maguire, what a player.
Top four aspirations themselves there in action on
Thank you, Mondo.
more. And find themselves 6 points behind Chelsea. And of course, when they walked out together last weekend, there was only goal difference separating the sides from the west and the east of the capital.
Lawrence Maguire, baby! Lawrence Maguire, oh!
Here's Mason Mount. Pushing by Chilwell.
Oh, I'm looking. I'm looking Maguire.
Dispossess Havertz. This is now Anguissa for Fulham. Leaving blue shirts in
Well,
his
we
wake.
need some likes in the chat, boys.
Into trouble. In the
So
form
we
of
need some
Reece
likes.
James.
Thumbs up. Come Come on, Chelsea and Chesterfield. Come on, boys.
Yeah, you can just see the fight seeping out of Fulham now. And the belief.
Guys, if Chesterfield can get another goal, then we could be in for a great finale to this game.
Today and for their season.
There's still plenty of positives about their season. It looks like they're going to fall short. And now in the territory, assuming that Scott Parker doesn't find himself being able to engineer a miraculous comeback to win here at Stamford Bridge. And the way they got themselves from the depths into contention to survive has been impressive.
Come on, boys!
At the business end, they have faded badly to a terminal decline by the look of things.
You look at those bottom three, and West Brom have been able to find goals from somewhere, haven't they? Although it's been too late. Fulham just haven't.
Chelsea change. And I think this will see Mason Mount move a little further forward, and N'Golo Conte coming on for the remainder of the match. Hakim Ziyech trudges off. Slightly disconsolate figure on the far side. What a night the French international had in the Spanish capital.
Yeah, he's back to his best. And that best is pretty sensational.
Long look at this foul.
Pretty impressive set if he helps guide Chelsea to Champions League glory this season. Premier League, World Cup already in his cabinet. That's an inviting ball, but no one there to accept the invitation.
Well, that's 3 times now, isn't it? Ball's gone into a similar area. And they were getting bodies into the box.
Fulham knew he scored, boys.
They are now.
With the Fulham corner, another one comfortably cleared at the near post, this time by Kai Havertz.
This time by Kai Havertz.
It's better than that. 2 or 3's under here.
You're right though, Alan, it's almost like you can physically see
Hello.
belief draining from these Fulham players. Scott Parker has been talking all week about how he's been banging the drum that they can get themselves out of this situation. The writing looks to be on the wall now. Quarter of what is turning out to be a very damaging derby for Fulham remaining here at Stamford Bridge.
How is everyone? Everyone doing alright? Adam, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm sure Chelsea be keen to get.
What's with the Santa Claus on, Adam?
They've not exactly been hitting them in for fun here, have they? Under 2 goals. Not many goals gone in at all.
It's been pretty conservative, hasn't it? Particularly here at Stamford Bridge.
So,
Only time they've scored more than 2.
Chelsea 2, Fulham 0, and Chesterfield 1, Hartlepool United 3.
Anderson clattering into Reece James.
It's gonna pop off just for a minute.
Mason Mount as he was nudged by Lamina. He's still down, the Chelsea number 19.
Oh no.
Fulham's 19, I think, will play it out, realising that Mount is in a spot of bother.
Probably time to bring him off. It's one of those at the base of the back, is it? Just clattering down on.
It's the old coccyx, isn't it? Very painful one. And he's pretty unforgiving. Premier League pitches.
That's all right, Adam.
He's got a few of his players who played both at West Ham and in Madrid. Of course, he named, which was a rarity, an unchanged side for consecutive games. Thomas Tuchel, 5 changes made today, and a few of his players in the red zone. Christian Pulisic, he said, and as well as N'Golo Kante and Jorginho.
Those that will stiffen up pretty quickly, I think. If he's going to stay on, he'll want to get moving again. Pretty sharpish.
An apology from Lamina. Well, Jose Mourinho, when he was in charge here at Chelsea, said he had a few untouchables in his side. Would play every game, give or take, and Mason Mount certainly put himself in that category for Chelsea now. Looks to be moving relatively well.
Oh, Mitchell, come on. For Jack Clark.
To play, Chelsea leading through 2 Kai Havertz goals.
And it's just how they would have wanted the afternoon to pan out. Nice and comfortable, really, so far. And no sign of Fulham changing that status quo.
And we expect them to bring something of a storm for them in the second half, but I guess the timing of the second Havertz goal, a couple of minutes into it, really knocked the stuffing out of them. Here's Werner.
At the whole of the teams in London, I will always stand by this. Chelsea and Arsenal's Chelsea and Arsenal's matches are a lot bigger than what Spurs are.
Werner.
Definitely. Historically, because you both won.
Historically,
Go on!
between us.
Bastard!
And how many finals we've been against you?
Ah!
Exactly. James, while you're on the chat, with another Chelsea fan, give Sean some abuse, because he's saying Arsenal are a bigger club and better club than what Chelsea are, and I've already given my opinion.
No, if
Historically, over the years, like 100 years, you go and pass by.
No, if you
Arsenal won more. But recently,
yeah,
it's been more Chelsea.
yeah, if you're doing it based,
For the last 12 years, maybe more.
yeah, if you're doing it based off of trophies, then it's Arsenal. Yeah, if it's based off of trophies, then it's Arsenal.
Sean, do you know when you're looking to our...
Yeah, that's about 100 years though, isn't it?
That's not a free kick, you twat.
The cups, right? You need to find where it says Champions League.
Go, John. Let's see at the next Chelsea game. Next Chelsea game, which is Tuesday for Chelsea versus Real Madrid. So I'll see you. So I'll see you then, Adam. See you then.
Oh, Jimmy, and do you know where you can get that mug from there? What I've got, Chelsea.
Basically, is it? Do you want to take a photo with that because it's your mug shot? Do you want to do that mug shot?
No, he's got one little sarcastic skinhead bastard coming out and stuff like that.
Yeah, I learned that from my old man. So.
Yeah.
Anyway, Chelsea Arsenal in London. It's like us and Man United in the North West.
You can shove your mugshot in so far up
Oh,
the beach.
And that's tomorrow.
Up United. I'll be in a minute. Thank you very much, Adam, for being on. I really appreciate your help.
Reece James. Kai Havertz.
Chesterfield! 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 I'm coming back on, but it's just the voice was a bit weird.
In a way, you can say Arsenal, but the last 20 years in recent history, definitely Chelsea.
Where's Sean gone?
Obviously, he's just gone to sort his own actually, like we're underwater.
Alright,
Arsenal
yeah.
Chelsea are like two eras in a way.
Way! The forgotten man is back.
So was that Tammy Abraham?
Tammy Abraham's coming on.
Is it?
Yeah.
Come on, Tammy.
And off is coming off is it Mason Mount? No, so I thought
we need to rest him.
no,
We
but
need to rest him for Wednesday.
no, but also he did fall. He fall on his coccyx, which is not a nice area to fall on.
I like it today.
They were telling me he's lower back.
I like the one he was final in both competitions this year.
It's more likely not going to happen in Europa.
Let me say something about that, Luke. Let me say something about that. Right?
Europa League, it's not going to happen.
You know, between Man City and Chelsea, when if they ever get to the final of the Champions League, right?
Chelsea will be favourites.
We will be favourites. The fact is, we're all the cup out of Man City. Man City to obviously win the cup. We know what it takes to win it.
Yeah.
They've never won one before. They don't know what it takes. Only the manager.
They've not
So
been to a final either.
For Chelsea.
They've never been to a final either. But you need to too.
But also, Thomas Tuchel will make history by going to 2000 in 2 years.
He's a good manager, Thomas Tuchel. He might, I won't be surprised if he don't get manager of the year.
I know.
To be honest.
And also, don't forget our captain.
He'll get it, Luke, James. He'll get it if Chelsea win the Champions League.
But also, don't forget, we got another experienced player who's done it, who did it last season with PSG, Thiago Silva. But yeah, so he'll be there for like the second time and knows what it takes to be in the final because he's got that experience.
In the final, I say, they'll not win it.
Yeah.
Both of them at the same time.
Yep.
Is
Let's check what I've got in my bag today.
Born England Youth International.
I hope you got a fucking mugshot to shove up your fucking wing piece.
Why?
As Fulham fight for their lives, they're giving out a debut to a teenager.
Hey, Luke Onomer's coming on and Calviero, whatever you call him,
What the hell have you got stomach skim milk for?
It's for because I run out and I need it for doing breakfast.
It was absolutely crackers, you know that, Luke.
Yeah. I need it for breakfast.
Mental.
I need it for breakfast. It's for breakfast because I ran out of milk.
Mind you though, if you need coffee, I suppose fair enough.
Oh, but
Yeah,
a lot better, mate.
But as I was saying, before the Birmingham Bandits took over, we were the dominant team in London.
Oh, Chelsea are better.
You're the only club that's gone a season unbeaten.
Yeah, most of the time.
And I'm not being funny, Don. From the moment that happened until I died, no club in this Premier League will ever do that.
We knew
no club will ever go unbeaten.
We knew he did we knew he did the year after. We knew he did, but then Man City beat us.
I think there were really only one possibility what could have happened. I think it was when Liverpool went on a big massive run. Liverpool were
Last
all
year,
enough, did it?
I have.
Until the lost.
so we lost to
Yeah,
Watford.
Watford,
Watford, yeah.
if y'all would have won that game, you'd have gone a full season unbeaten.
That was like just before lockdown, a few weeks before lockdown happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Iron brew. Iron brew.
It was like, what, the 29th game? We had unbeaten up to that point.
Yeah.
29 games, I think.
You went 24 games, I think.
I know, 44 games overall, but I mean, throughout this season. So, we'd have been 9 games away, matching Arsenal.
29. If you
Come
won
on,
that Watford, it would have been
come on,
30.
Chelsea. Come on, Chesterfield. At least get another goal back. So it makes it not a bit of a defeat.
I mean, the energy.
4 minutes. 4
4
minutes of right on time at the end of the second half.
I think you was on the pitch at
Chesterfield.
that point, weren't you, Luke?
Got about 10 minutes left of Chelsea.
I mean,
10 minutes.
we were going to win. We were always going to win it.
So far, we're doing all right. Just Chesterfield could have been. Come on, Chesterfield. At least get another goal, please.
I mean, we were always going to win it. It was just. I think what happened that day was just everything was taking sting out of us that day.
Oh God, not Marcos Alonso. That guy's an idiot.
Ian, I've always liked Marcus Alonso. Always. You remember? Look what he did in that season when we had Diego Costa in that yellow and black shirt when Conte were in charge. He was literally.
Go on! Go on! Shoot! Go on! Let him out! Go on, boy! Bastards!
When Chelsea got took over, the balance of power from us, what we had, switched to Chelsea and Chelsea dominated the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Ah!
When
Yeah,
Mourinho
2.
was in charge for them 2 years when he won back-to-back Premier Leagues, that's when Chelsea were dominating.
Have you guys been doing the stream?
If you look at that lady today, the power was at Arsenal in the London team, the power was at Arsenal, we were untouchable at that point.
Yeah.
And then
Trying the best we can.
The balance
Go on!
from
Oh,
red,
you idiot!
the balance from red went all the way to blue.
Ah, Rowley. Unlucky. Unlucky Joe.
Untouchable about 3 or 4 seasons before Chelsea got the takeover.
Unlucky Rowley.
Yeah.
Unlucky.
And then since then, since 2014,
Played alright.
when we got
Just need to
the
play
World
better.
Cup, we come back a bit. It's still blue at the moment. We come back a bit.
Only Arsenal needs, Sean, is a European trophy. That is only you need.
We are
Then at least
Iron
you
Brew.
can say in your lifetime supporting Arsenal, we've won a European trophy.
I'm going to be age of 60 by the time Arsenal win one.
How do you know? You might overturn the Villarreal win. You might overturn the Villarreal match. Beat Man United in final. Because you might nod your head now, Sean, but Man United have got a forcing habit of bottling it.
Iron Brew. Iron Brew.
We bottle it as well. We bottle it as well.
So if you're too good at final, if you both bottle it,
Yeah,
you'll probably go to penalties then, wouldn't it?
Maybe, you don't know.
Itchy.
But Man United are the biggest team what's been bottling it for the last 3 or 4 years. They bottled every semi-final and fucking final.
Not now. They scored 6 past Roma, so they ain't bottling this one.
Well, no, they've won the match, like, they won it all, like, but the thing is, can't remember last time Man United went to the final. I think it was FA Cup when Ibrahimovic fucking scored as well.
Yeah. Oh, Wolves versus West Brom. That'll be some game. Come on, West Brom.
God, my dad's not hurt that.
Up Sam Allardyce. I know this is something that Dale doesn't like. Up the Iron Brew.
Season, it looked like they could have been relegated by Christmas, didn't it? So it's an achievement of sorts to
You don't
still
like
beat
Iron
him with
Brew.
a shout.
You don't like Iron Brew, Dale?
He got it.
No, I don't. Only why I don't drink Iron Brew is because of how much iron's in it. There's far too much iron. When you drink it, it's like drinking It's like fucking. How can I put it? You know how you drink Coke Zero? The
There we go,
previous
full
old
time.
cans that come out. And you used to always get that iron taste when you drank it, a can.
There we go. We've lost.
Basically like that.
Full time.
I have drank it. I'm not a big fan of it.
Who got relegated from the Championship then?
No one.
No one has.
No.
If Derby would have won or got a point at Swansea, then all the bottom 3 teams below Derby would have all got relegated today. But because Derby lost, no one's got relegated yet.
I don't.
I mean, Wickham are only 3 points off. You know, they've got a great escape. You know, they've got 1 game left.
Yep. When Rotherham have actually got 2 games left because they play on Tuesday night. Rotherham do. Rotherham play on Tuesday, play Luton.
Luton.
Now it now comes down to who can win between Derby and Wednesday for staying up.
Chef Wednesday could have gone down today if Derby would have won or got a point.
And also, if Lewis Graben scored the penalty again for Nottingham Forest, they would have gone down. They would have gone down before even anyone played.
Yeah.
My cousin already says they're going down, but he said I tell him to have a little bit of hope because you could still beat Derby.
Well, no time to be shy. They've just got to try and attack the ball, but on that occasion, you're right. But one thing I always say to him, at least you're not gone down without a fight. Because they'll only be going down if they were to go down today. They'll only go down by 3 points. So that's not too. That's better than what other teams have gone down by. You could be Southend United and be like in the bottom 2 of the Football League all season.
Fucking ain't Kirk Zuma, mate. He's just got dispossessed in halfway line. He lost the ball. He's just passed it to Chuffin.
So I said at the start, it was one of those fixtures that managers
And
worry
Robbins
about.
will just smash one.
The team struggling at the bottom.
Yep, Southend are down. Southend are down, even though they won.
A really difficult afternoon. That's the last thing he wanted.
The potential for awkward moments as Fulham started brightly. Here's Robinson.
Whoa.
One of those moments, forcing a save from Mendy in the first
I still can't believe Barrow has stayed up by odds. Not odds.
He's been up and down that flank all afternoon.
Why have Barrow, right?
Stayed up.
Right, with a Potter, right? Something of League 2, right? With 0 points, 0 games. What's going on over there?
They're not. They've got 49 points and they're 21st in the league.
Well, no, there's some team, right, that they posted, right? They play 0 goals, 0 goals, 0 points.
Oh, is that Dover?
Yeah, Dover. What's going on now?
Because they furloughed all their staff and players because of the pandemic because they weren't getting the funds.
Tempting fate, one way or the other in terms of the result.
Yeah, but everybody else in the league had funds to be able to continue the season. They didn't. And next season they're going to have a minus 12-point deduction to start the season with.
2 goals. It's not been easy
so they have 0 points, right? So they're going to start next season on fucking minus 12 because they couldn't fill out their fixtures.
No, because they were told that they had to play the rest of the season, and because they went against what the league said, they're getting punished for not following the rules, basically. Because the rules are they were supposed to play the rest of the season, and they went against it. And nobody else did that. But I'll be looking forward to watching Chesterfield versus Grimsby Town beat the freaking Mariners. I freaking hate them. Wait, Portsmouth actually won. Get in.
Mitrovic arriving around in fought by Thiago Silva. It's a free kick, nothing more, given by Kevin Friend.
Oh, PSG, you lucky gits. They won 2-1.
High line, they're defending here, Chelsea. Bit of space to hit behind.
Wow, Inter Milan have won again.
Yeah. Have they won the Serie A?
Not yet. They haven't been confirmed just yet.
Lookman. Last minute of the 90. We're getting word they're going to be 4 added minutes.
Ooh. Ooh, okay, that's good news. It says here that Inter's president is jets in for talks over Chelsea wanting Lukaku. So it looks like it's getting really serious because even their president's getting involved with the talks now. So it means there's something look like it could happen.
What about Lukaku?
It looks like the Inter president is jetted in so that he can have chats over him going to Chelsea. There's talks. Yeah, we're willing to spend 90 mil. That's how much we're offering.
What's that?
90 mil for Lukaku.
Lukaku?
Yeah, that's how much Chelsea are offering.
Why is he not Lukaku back for?
It's what our manager wants. It's the one that he's more interested in him than Haaland.
Well, I'm sorry, Jane, but what if you got him, right?
He wouldn't, because we'll go 2 up front, Lukaku, Werner, you're done.
To restore battered pride and confidence.
You're done. You're sorted. Oh, I'm hoping Mendy's alright.
Yeah, he's alright. He just took a knock on the play. On side of fade.
Oh, because I've seen it happen before with Petr Cech. So we know it can affect players' careers.
The keeper's face there, I think.
He looks bright of eye, doesn't he?
But also, I hate that kit.
We're second in the league for the most clean sheets on 17.
And you want to know how many clean sheets he's had? More than 20. Mendy has since coming to Chelsea. 20 clean sheets.
These days.
Also, fucking clean sheet, we've got Aguilas.
Yeah, he's had 20, I think 20 plus in clean sheets as Mendy since coming to Chelsea.
Yeah, another thing as well, it's good to see Billy Gilmore playing.
Yeah, the reason why is because we're resting players for Real Madrid. That's why he's getting his game time today.
The result at Old Trafford goes their way after they beat Crystal Palace earlier on today.
I'll say this about Man City game. I think that game's going to be a 0-0. I think Man City game will be a 0-0, I think. I think we'll both cancel each other out because, don't forget, think about how Chelsea played when we played them at Stamford Bridge. We were pathetic under Lampard and weren't playing well. And look how we're playing now. It's more likely to be a 0-0, more or less, because we're both playing exactly the same way.
Hey!
But the other decent thing is, we can still say we have beaten Man City this season because we beat them in the FA Cup semi-final. So we can do it.
Come on, they've got to score this, but I thought that was a penalty. James, watch it. Timo Werner just got clipped.
Ongisa.
That's for the box.
Werner.
Yeah, outside the box.
Away from Oliver.
Oh, it says here that Inter Milan can secure the title on Sunday.
Werner clipped by Aina right on the edge of the penalty area.
Get it.
Close this one
Oh, come on.
to being inside.
Come on.
Oh, I can answer Luke's question. Inter can secure the title on Sunday.
Fucking still concentrate on this match.
No, because I'm answering his question because he asked the question, so I was just answering it for him.
We've got a chance to score here.
Definitely outside, and a good chance here for somebody to have a go at goal. Is it going to be Alonso?
Because Alonso's actually not bad at taking free kicks for us. Because he scored a couple.
This is in London.
Free kick goals for Chelsea.
Let Reece James take it. I want to see how he's going on free kicks.
Havertz maybe stating his claim.
But I more or less think it'll be Marcos Alonso that will take it because it's on his right. It's on his perfect foot for him. There we go. There's the door stop.
Well, it's the two wing backs in contention here. Reece James or Marcos Alonso. Left
Go on,
or right,
Alonso.
pick your pick.
Oh, you
Alonso
bastard.
into the wall.
Oh.
Put up by Werner.
Oh, Timo de Werner who can't finish.
To James. Werner. Offside flag up anyway.
Jesus. Get in there, man.
At either end of the Fulham Road could not be more marked. It's another West London derby.
Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this live watch along of Chelsea 2, Fulham 0 and Chesterfield 1. Hartlepool United 3 in the National League. Like, subscribe to the bell notification, we're going to do it post. And I'll see you guys on Monday for Chesterfield versus Torquay United, and on Tuesday for Chelsea, second leg against Real Madrid. Like, subscribe to the bell notification, we're going to do it post. Lewis the